Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Tuesday the 15th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning, decent time frame, got up and around, got the dog outside, got him back in, got him fed, wife got off to work. Didn't use the hot tub because I need to clean it, need to change the water, all that good fun stuff, and haven't got around to it yet. So got a couple things done this morning, a little bit of yard work here and there. Wife got off to work without issue. Was deciding I was gonna head up to Lowe's, which is, I don't know, about a 30-minute drive from me, to pick up a new Ego brand pull saw, the power head, whatever. The saw part still working, it's just the motor that runs it quit working. I was sawing through a limb and it just made a clunk sound and stopped and doesn't do anything now. So I tried calling the company to find out there's like a repair service center around here somewhere I could take it to, and their answer pretty much was you have to mail it into us and we send it somewhere else and so on and so forth. Didn't want to mess with it, so looked on the app and Lowe's said they had 3 of them in stock. So I thought, screw it, I'll just go buy a new one and I'll be good with it and I'll just worry about it later. So drove there, get there, and they have none in stock. They have 1 in stock, even though the app says 3, but it's the one on display and they won't sell the one on display, which is also crazy. So the guy's like, well, I just ordered online. I'm like, you guys are really killing yourself when every one of your employees at every place basically tells me to buy everything online, because you're like, it just, I don't know, it makes no damn sense. So you're putting yourself out of business, and I'm trying to support local, try to buy it where I can just pick it up today instead of waiting for Amazon to mail it to me, kind of thing. And you're making it difficult. I got an hour round trip to get here when it says there's 3 in stock and there's none here. So yeah, went ahead and said to hold it. Ended up buying a different version without the battery, without the charger, because I have batteries and chargers, and it has like an edger attachment to it, which was about half price. It worked out fine and I'm good with that, but it wasn't what I was after. But it's all the same head, so got it. They got to take it right to the counter for you. You can't put it in your cart, yada yada. So I didn't really so much time shopping around, because I was like, I don't feel like going back to the car and come back in. There wasn't really anything else I needed per se, but I would have looked at a few things. So said to hell with it, and then from there left Lowe's, stopped by the bank, ended up cashing a check for one of my clients and asked them if they had any 2s, and she goes, yeah, we got a few, how many you want? And she said, like 50. I'm like, okay, I'll take all you got. And she goes, oh, in that case we can fill your whole checkout with it, which is like $440. I'm like, okay, then why'd you tell me you only had 50? But whatever. So I got $440 for the 2s, which is kind of dumb, but I love to tip with 2s. I love to spend 2s. It confuses people, and we're getting ready to go on a cruise, so it'll be good. And these are a bunch of brand new, like, sequential number 2s, so I'll take all these on the cruise with me, because when we're in other countries, I definitely like spending them even more, because other countries seem to be way more impressed with 2s than they are here in America. And I've had people like literally buy $20-$40 off me, you know, right there, especially when they're brand new like this. They seem to like them better because they can't take them to the bank and trade them back in. So they end up going into giving out as gifts to their kids and that kind of stuff. I know one lady, she had them for sale. Went back like, I don't know, 6 months later, and she had some, which I'm almost certain were mine, for sale for $4 a piece. And I'm sure people are buying them. So she's doubling her money, and who cares? So yeah, that was fun. Went ahead and got that done, got back to the house. Went ahead, hooked up the power head to my pole saw, started cutting up a bunch of more limbs and logs I had. Father-in-law's house across the street, drug them all out there, and then also hooked up, I have a big like bristle brush attachment that goes on it, so it's like a giant bottle brush that runs there, and I was using it to kind of help rake up some of the stuff that after I'd already hand raked everything, and the Spanish moss wrapped around pretty bad, so I gave up on it. But it works good for like pine needles and that kind of stuff. So went ahead and installed it. I bought some wheels for it to kind of help, because it wants to push weird and stuff, so I bought some wheels to kind of help rest on it, and it didn't work. So it's mostly the wheels were designed for like a weed eater. You really don't want to carry the weed eater around the whole time, but I thought I'd use it on a bottle brush, and it wasn't as good as I thought, partly because the shaft on the unit I have is too small, so I got to make like a bushing to hold it tighter because it wants to pivot on me. So I think I can make it work. I just have to figure out exactly what I'm going to use to do that. It might just be electrical tape, might be some rubber, like old inner tube. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for it. So I got to figure something out there though and make that tighter because it keeps wanting to rotate. But I was out there all day just doing yard work, raking and scraping and cutting and hauling and just getting the yards decent. So I also got the leaf blower out, blew off a bunch of stuff, and kind of got things cleaned up and getting ready to start mowing. Just about any time now, I'll be mowing. So, but yeah, got all that fun stuff done. Then went for my run. I was hanging out with the dog off and on too. And then went and got my run in, got back from my run, grabbed myself a shower, wife got home from work, and decided to have tacos tonight. Instead of doing regular tacos, we decided to do more like a taco salad. So I don't like lettuce, and I'm more of a spinach guy. So I had a taco salad with spinach. My wife had a lettuce that she cut up and made her little salad out of it. So that was our dinner. Had a nice little meal. Got enough left over for tomorrow also. We had green peppers and red peppers and onions, and went to cut a couple red onions, and they got old on me. And they went down. So didn't have red onions, which did kind of suck, but it could be worse. But yeah, other than that, pretty much same old. Got done with dinner, hung out there, watched a little bit of Sheldon, went outside, had myself a nice little cigar, chilling out. It was getting late, but it was just, I don't know, it was one of those weird things like where I was outside early instead of having a second small cigar. I picked 2 small cigars instead of one big one, and I was still outside, and it was going on midnight. I noticed some weird lights flashing off my sunshade coming like from somewhere. I wasn't sure where it's coming from, so I was looking around trying to figure out where it's coming from, and there was lights shining in my house, and it was one of the power crews coming through, midnight no less, banging on the door, which I didn't hear, so I was out back. Scared the hell out of my wife, and there's 3 grown men looking in the windows of her house with their headlamps on, shining their flashlights in her house, which really pissed me off. That wasn't cool. So I brought the dog inside, and basically took me to the man. They said they're there to check our power lines. The tree had fallen on it, and he asked who cut the tree down. I'm like, I don't know, it's falling on its own. I told him it was hanging on the power line. Didn't tell him I did it because I didn't want him bitching about it and whatnot. So went ahead and they said, okay, he signed up the light, checked the meter, and it was getting, supposedly he can tell by the amperage and voltage coming in that it's got a good ground and whatever. I think that sounds like bullshit, but they're gonna send a crew out to clean up around the power line, get some vegetation cut up by it, but oh well. Went back in, told my wife after they left, took the dog back out, and then finished up my cigar, which was about done. Headed in, watched a little bit of Blue Bloods. Asked my wife if AT&T was heard from them yet. She goes, no, I gotta wait for the power company first. I'm like, no, they're not connected at all. Like, she goes, well, RBO's saying online you have to go to the power company first. I'm like, no, that's not at all. When I told you, just called AT&T. She goes, no. I'm like, well, please call them and get them over here. So how about from now on we stop listening to the internet, and when I tell you they're not connected, trust me, they're not connected. So we had that little conversation. So she's gonna call them tomorrow, and we still have internet. It's just the cable's like 5 feet off the ground, so it's pulled down a long way, so I got to re-stretch it and pull it up tight. So hopefully I won't keep running my head into it the whole time. So, but yeah, I was super pissed off the fact that midnight I got 3 grown men banging on my door, scared the hell out of my wife, and then shining their flashlights into my house, looking around in my windows, which that's kind of a iffy thing to do around here in Florida. You get your ass shot doing that kind of crap. A lot of people say I post up and told people about the bullshit. So, but yeah, we worked the night shift and I'm like, hey, dude, you can't just be banging, looking in people's windows. That's the big one. Knocking on my door at midnight's one thing. That's annoying as hell. But looking at my windows is complete and utter bullshit. So yeah, it is what it is. That's what we had for the day. So that's all I got for right now. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.